But first, ignore the brainwashed zombies in the streets tonight. The Rittenhouse trial was carried out in accordance with the rule of law, which itself is rooted in British common law going back 400 years. The prosecution put on its case, embarrassing itself in the process. Then the defense put on its own case, with Mr. Rittenhouse choosing to waive his Fifth Amendment rights. He took the stand in his own defense. Commentators blathered on television about how Rittenhouse was a vigilante, and then left-wing pundits, they lied about the underlying circumstances that led to the shooting. And, of course, billionaire celebrities like LeBron James mock the defendant's emotional testimony. But the jury heard it all. They considered the facts and deliberated for a few days. The presiding judge kept the proceeding from going off the rails, and in the end, despite threats of violence and retribution, the jury did its duty. Acquittal was the only verdict that made any sense based on the facts. It wasn't even close. But to the left, the acquittal of Rittenhouse only proves what they thought about America all along, that it's a horrible, awful, racist place where life is fundamentally unfair.
Are we safer after this verdict? Are we safe if we let someone like Kyle Rittenhouse kill people and then claim self-defense?
Gun owners with a certain ideology may feel incentivized now.
They are mainstreaming and celebrating political violence.
A white boy deputized himself.
This is about making sure that white supremacy maintains its cover to terrorize and intimidate the rest of us.
These are all poisonous lies. They're untrue. And they're words that demoralize young people and encourage millions of people to just simply give up on America. After all, why work hard to play by the rules to get ahead in a disgusting racist nation? Who would do that? These are bitter, angry people who hate America and who are constantly looking for confirmation of their anti-American views. Now, President Biden could have calmed down the crazies today, all day long, after this verdict came out, but instead, he chose the coward's path, releasing a statement saying he agrees with those who are angry and concerned about the verdict, but that we must acknowledge that the jury has spoken. Now, even though he goes on and he urges people to protest peacefully, his message, and the way it's worded, is corrosive and counterproductive. The fact is, Democrats gave their tacit approval to all the damage that was inflicted on American cities after George Floyd. They made excuses for criminality, and they celebrated the passion of young people in the streets. Maybe White House Chief of Staff Ron Klain thinks racial discontent is the only hope of stopping the red wave next November. I have no idea, but none of it will work. Americans are supposed to believe that because, Rittenhouse was acquitted, Wisconsin, by the way, a state that Biden won, so that Wisconsin now is racist with racist jurors and racist judges? Odd. No wonder Democrats are poised to get wiped out next year. In the end, facts do matter. Whether we're talking about the economy, gas prices, or a trial where a then 17-year-old acts in self-defense against an angry mob.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.